It's getting late, really late. Wrap up sooner or later, with or without Yancy. Right, so I think we're gonna... Saw an effed up white dog outside last week, almost wolf-like. Makes you think. I mean, could have been a gangrel, could have been a werewolf. Like, if you think about it, we are all really the most complex character in all of science fiction. Okay, did you hear about the New York Malkavian who really loves baseball? No? Some of these jokes are flying over my head. Okay, so where does Brett go? Oh, Brett and Kyle. Right, I gotta listen in. Don't talk about her while we're together. So I'm still a little bit confused. Either what Kyle is talking about here is turning into a vampire, or at least turning into a ghoul. At the very, very least. We're not sure. I'm not sure. One of those two. We probably won't ever figure out, because we're going to die at the end of this, and we've already seen this, so I'm going to skip through it just a little bit. I'm pretty sure... you know what? The next choice it's going to give me is whether or not I want to jump, like, go into their area that they're going to, like, be in before they get there and try to, like, look around for stuff. Meeting in a few minutes in Brett's room for secret Brett and Kyle business that may or may not have to do with mob shit and whatever the F Kyle might have done or not done to handle Yancy. You could wait, crash the meeting, get a detail on whatever they have to talk about. A risky approach, but high risk, high reward. What? Yeah, besides they're your bros, you have alibis for one. I talked to him, it could work. That said, you've accumulated enough evidence to suggest Brett was off to more the mafia shit. Oh, so you can... I didn't see this one before. That's different. Do I want to do this? I don't know. Because there's another choice I can make when I walk in and like, oh, is that blood? And then I assume everyone gets really mad and somehow dies. So, let's see this. What if you were all wrong? You know Brett, you know the guy well enough to know that he hasn't quite been himself for a little while, and everything changed about a year back. Sure, he's always been dubiously allergic to garlic, but the anxiety around entering houses is new. Kyle used to give him far more shit sometimes, you and the guys find yourselves listening to him without ever really knowing why, and what if it's not the mafia? See, look, Brett has never been big on studying. Case in point, tonight, Corollary yesterday. So when he holed up in his girlfriend's for 2 weeks right before the finals last year, and even Kyle couldn't get him to come over, with only one explanation being that he was studying, you all split between assuming the pair of them were deep in the honeymoon period and worrying that the guy was finally having some sort of mild nervous breakdown. Okay, I think that what happened here was that I didn't go and see them, so maybe this is like me not finding an answer. I don't know. And we didn't respond to friendly ribbing about it once shit was back to normal, just laughing it off till everyone stopped bothering him about it. Nobody really pushed the issue. What if you were all wrong? What if Brick wasn't joking around? It all makes sense. The desensitization to death, the lack of functional accommodations, the blood on the frat house floor, the invitations, the... Okay, breathe. You have enough time to get some air to head outside, to just get a little space before you handle this massive shit show. Better put some distance between yourself and the absolute effing revelation that you were just having inside, so you can let the homies know. Guys, Brett's a fucking vampire. There, it's done. Message sent. Your phone lights up with a response. Hello, did you finally meet Vicky from EC201? Cal uploaded a photograph. It's a posed shot of Brett along with a girl that you do in fact recognize as Vicky. That Vicky from EC201, because how could you not? She's been hanging around longer than most of the girls your brothers date. Anyway, they're posing in absolutely terrible matching costumes for Janie's party last night. Vicky is, you think, Van Helsing or whatever, some kishy vampire hunter outfit, but elevated because you've never seen her not elevate an outfit. And Brett is just... Okay, you get the point Cal's trying to make, because clearly Brett has a morbid effing sense of humor if he was dressed as Dracula yesterday. But a horrible thought is starting to dawn. Cal is going to take this so badly because the guys are just so close. You have to let him down gently. Oh my god, what if he's ensorcelled Kyle? You start to type a message. No, I mean, he's literally a vampire. He doesn't even drink Four Loko anymore. He never goes to our 3 p.m. class. He's effing allergic to garlic, and he won't even go to the Beta Theta house until Chad has physically told him to get his ass inside. You know, his new friends are nocturnal. I'm not even sure this hotel has a functional kitchen. And speaking of kitchen, it gets really weird when someone hurts themselves cooking, and it's because of the blood. I heard Kyle joke about getting bit last week when he thought only Brett was listening. I'm not convinced it was a joke. I mean, come on, 3 of us were diagnosed with mild anemia during our sports physicals this year. You not finish the message. You don't even get the chance. You never will, you think, in a horrifying moment because you drop your phone on the pavement with a muffled scream due to what you realize in dawning terror was a bullet clipping the side of your head. You turn because you're an idiot to see the cold hands of McKittrick behind his gun. He stares right back at you in disbelief. Come on, bro, don't do this. Dude, what the F? You can't even scream. It's a sad, shitty little whimper. Cal's voice when he speaks is quiet, barely above a murmur. If you leave it alone, this is still fixable. You shot me. Don't make me do it again. Just come back inside. We can talk this out. Brett will explain, but we need to go now. I don't have time for this, man. You don't have time for this. Cal, are you going anywhere with him? Cal seems to realize this too because you can see the panic rising in his eyes. We have 2 minutes. It's a plea. You call it sincere, but the man just shot you. Come on, Tyler. You're my bro. The F are you shooting people for Brett for it, dude? That's all you can think to ask. You're frantic. Sue you. You're bleeding a lot. You dropped your phone, so there's no way this will end well. You don't trust the man not to cap you the moment you take a step on the street. Besides, Brett's inside. It's probably just cleaner to just drain you to death where nobody can see. So that you'd the only thing you can. Go out as loudly, as spitefully as possible. What the F's he got on you? Why? Judging by how quickly Cal interrupts you, it's working. Why do you think that he has to have something on me? You know, Brett. You know he's a good dude. He's a blood-sucking monster, and he's done something to your mind. You barely register the pain in your abdomen. Everything feels suddenly hazy. Out of everything, the pain, the shock, the cloudiness, Cal's face is what sticks in your mind the most. It's an uncomfortable mixture of shock, horror, and anger you've never seen in the guy before. Not even earlier. I'm not sorry. You wonder why he's kneeling by your side after he shot you. But the confusion turns to rage as you realize he's scrambling for your phone. Not even in some attempt to do something about the goddamn gunshot wound you put in your abdomen. I mean, I didn't want to do this, I didn't, but I'm not sorry. You try to protest. He should be. But the words don't come out. He deletes the text you typed. You don't know what happens after that. Just the last thing you see is Cal sitting by the crappy little shrubberies installed outside the hotel, breathing shakily as his own phone blares with the most obnoxious ringtone known to mankind. You wonder if this is how Yancey died, but at the very end of it, you know it wasn't. In spite of the fact that you've both been dwelling at the periphery of it, murder, in practice, rather than in theory, as new to Kyle as it is to you. And you hate him for it, for the gun in his hand, for the lack of answers you got, for the fact that the last word you hear isn't an apology, or even an exclamation of anger, but a panic sound of Kyle muttering Brett's name into the phone receiver. Brett, I need your help out front. Don't bring the others. A moment, a hushed mumble. Blood is ringing in your ears. The pavement is cold. Your shirt is sticky. You wish you had the lung capacity to curse him out, but you're... When Cal ultimately speaks again before anything goes dark, he does so without making eye contact. His expression is trained firmly on the ground. Yeah. Dots. I'm fine. Message received at 12:13 a.m. November 2nd. Yeah, I met Vicky. I know Brett isn't a kiss and tell kind of guy, but I'm just saying, guy owes a real backlog of dues to the Mao. It's weird, Brett thinks that this was Kyle's go-to when it came to de-escalating the situation with the rest of the guys. The choice of adding a name to go with it was even worse, and it just makes the weird, morbid nature of the situation even more apt, because, like, Something nags him about the pattern of behavior, the cavalier attitude towards their friend's corpse, and an immediate turnaround into making his sire's, making this his sire's problem. Oh, so he is a vampire now. Okay. Do you really need to bring Vicky into this? Come on, dude. How is it that your primary concern right now? Right, okay. We can talk about that later. What the F happened? He knew. Yeah, but I could have... No, it took too long. Timer ran out, and waiting for her to come fix the situation would have been... F, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah. I haven't even... Yeah. Cal's voice is dead even. Good practice, I guess. Wonder if vampires go down as easily. Sure didn't look like they do. Last time I watched the others fight, and it's not like I don't. I appreciate it, it's messy. I'm sorry. That's the last thing I wanted. Don't be sorry. Is it weird that I'm flattered? That I killed a friend for you? Sort of. I'm sorry too, dude. Don't be sorry. I'd do it again if I had to. I died! At least I didn't die of ligma this time. Today, we have become Joshua David Liam Thomas Jackman. Mixes his cereal with blue electrolyte sports drinks instead of milk. Oh, ew, that's gross. Can I pick a different one? So who is he really to be casting stones from glass houses? Despite his argumentative nature, he's the best Beer Olympics partner a bro could ask for. Play as Josh? Unfortunately, yes. Alright. Who's gonna kill us today? I want to find out more about Brick. He'll probably kill us today. I mean, he killed Ced in a different time zone. In a different timeline, he killed Ced for the ligma joke. It's still my favorite thing. So, alright. Let's go. Okay. Let's look for Brick. Brick. It's a ghost friend! They don't even dust the paintings. Okay, you guys don't dust the posters in the house either, but like, this is supposed to be a business. Or so they claim. They don't even oh yeah, that's all you're saying? Okay. This was Brick's room. You glance at the only partially functional door to Brick's room. Makes it pretty obvious that there's no one in there. Maybe the big guy went downstairs. Oh, so he's downstairs. Okay. Brick! That one is not Brick. That one is Brick. You found the big guy in the lobby. Clearly. Oh wow, look at how big his model is compared to us. You found the big guy in the lobby. Clearly he's managed to finish his crossword puzzle. You get the rest of those clues, man? Yep. So does this mean I can ask you a question? Sure. What's the question? Earlier you said that you were like, Lasombra? No. Lasombra. Not whatever you just said. I don't speak French. Kira and I are both Lasombra. So is it only them? Interesting. Maybe she is his daughter after all, but like, there's really no family resemblance. Adopted little sibling, maybe? Either way, you should probably get some more deets on the whole code thing when you start messing around with the personal questions. Is that like a high-ranking family? Nah, pretty much the opposite. They only let us in recently. Says this is the Camarilla, because the Sombra only got in the Camarilla recently, before they were mostly with the Sabbat. But some weird stuff went down, and then the Sombra were like, we're gonna go with the Camarilla right now. So that's just more in the recent stuff in the vampire world. Anyway, so there's some kind of social strata then. It's weird because the others tend to defer to Brick, probably because he's huge. So why does he have that much command of the room if he's some low-ranking jackass? Maybe it's because he's not afraid to step on the big cheese's toes. Maybe he's just a rogue agent. That doesn't not bode well for Yancey. The guy wouldn't hesitate. So wait, if you two are Lasombra, I'm assuming the rest of you aren't? You still don't know what a Lasombra is, but you feel like you're onto something. At least because Brick nods. Oh, really? Okay. So only Brick and Kira are Lasombra. Everyone else is different. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I was assuming before that everyone in here was Lasombra because, it's Hotel Lasombra. And not Hotel Trivago, never mind. That's right. Lucas a Malkavian. Oh. Wait, no, Hecata. Oh, okay. Actually, I don't know anything about Hecata. I can't give you any information with that. I'm sorry. That's one of those clans that, like, it wasn't in the other edition that I got of the books, so I didn't read too much about it. Anyway, so I don't know what that one is. Not too much, anyway. I think. Kira would probably call him a harbinger or something. But I don't know any of that. Their family business is too complicated. The creepy guy, harbinger, complicated, family business, sounds ominous to say the least. But how is Brick not sure? Do they not know each other's affiliations for certain or something? Or is it an issue of him just being like the kind of guy who can more easily remember scientific names of cool bats than like how particularly words are spelled? Honestly, you like bats more than spelling or secret code words yourself, but you think that maybe the second kind of guy is better fit for the mob. Now that you'd say Brick is a bad fit for the mob, the man is at least 6.5 feet tall and his shoulders barely fit through the door. You wonder if there's another explanation. Do people switch families a lot or something? No, that shit's for life, death, whatever. Well, damn, you always thought the bro code was serious business, but it seems pretty tame compared to whatever the crazy terms and conditions these people agreed to. Luger just acts like he's a Malkavian sometimes. Mostly, you have no idea what the F that means, though maybe some families are known for being more ruthless than others. Maybe Malkavians are all like into intimidating people by setting up their bases of operations in small businesses near graveyards. You know where everybody stands, just to be sure you have as clear a picture as possible. So what about the others? Are they also Malkavians or Hecata? No, Zane's a Banu Hakim. Oh, interesting. I sort of remember Banu Hakim. I think that that's the kind that basically they can't really feast on mortal blood. They actually need to feed off of other vampires. I think. If I remember correctly, that's what they are. That doesn't sound Italian. Oh, so it's like an international mafia? Do they have those? Fuck if I know, I'm from Chicago. Yeah, the guys told me, you and Kira, right? And Jules? No, just me, or maybe Jules too, I don't know. But they're all so tight, so you guess they're more about putting out the vibe they know each other rather than actually knowing each other. Probably safer that way. Brett is a Ventru, or whatever. He's less annoying than most of them. Okay. Yeah, that does explain his charisma and how, like, he was able to get, this guy and the other frat bros to listen to his spiels about, like, pyramid schemes and whatnot. Okay, well, first of all, this is maybe the first time Brett's been called less annoying than most, so the Ventru must really be something. Ventru sounds vaguely British. And you know your man, Brett, his last name also sounds vaguely British. Come on, like, Chillingsworth? That said, you've never actually heard of the British Mafia before. Maybe you're grasping at straws. Time to change tactics. So, there's something you've been meaning to ask about. An old rumor that Brett actually checked out, so, like, it's probably true. I already got shot at that party. I also did shots at the party. But, like, did he actually get shot with a gun? What about it? I don't know, man, like, didn't it hurt? I feel like it'd harsh my fucking mellow if someone kept me at one of our parties. Just a gunshot. What the F? But, like, you just came back like it was nothing? Didn't even go to the ER or anything? It wasn't nothing. I got a really nice suit jacket for that party. Effort tore a hole in it when she shot me, and then I got C1 on it when I went to... Brick froze his brow for a moment, clearly thinking hard. Don't worry about it. You are now officially worrying about it. One thing you know for certain is that he for sure definitely killed the guy who shot him. God, Jesus. Brett was so holding back deets on that party. Holy F. I won't worry about it. But I do have one other question about names and stuff. I can't promise I'll answer it good. Your name. What about it? It's Brick. Sure is. Okay, but like, were you always Brick? I'm Brick now. But like, is it short for something? No. Just Brick. But like, did you choose it yourself? Like, is it a nickname? No. Or, yes, it's a nickname, but I didn't choose it. Okay, so a friend gave it to you? Not really a friend. Don't worry about it. It's a Savate thing. Oh, so he used to be in the Savate and then switched sides. So, okay. What the F is a Savate? Big size. Nothing you really need to know about except that they're way cooler than the Camarilla shits we're stuck with now. Also, like, they really know how to party. This one time, we got this demolition derby up and running, right? We used to get the new guys in the cars and shit, and then the older ones would just, like, light them on fire. You smashed everyone else's up, then you could try and break out of your own. We done got free drinks that night. You stare in mild shock. Dudes rock. Dudes rock the F indeed. You nod slowly in a mixture of horror, amazement, and pure awe. Dudes do rock. Yeah, wow, Christ. I won. You don't doubt it. Holy F, this man cannot possibly be real. You need to stop talking to this guy before you lose any more confidence in reality as you know it.